Hi, grade 3. I'm Miss Iman Sayed from Learn Teacher Iman channel. Today, I will resume part 2 in the book Discover, grade 3. But before I will go to do so, I would like to say don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel, send you new videos. Let's go to our device today. Today, I will resume last class. I give you the part 1 of revise in your book Discover. Today, I will start revising from chapter 4 to the end of our book. Here is when habitats change. Let's know more about this topic. Here we want to know the definition of habitat. What is the habitat? You can guess with me what is habitat? Habitat is the environment where plants and animals normally live and grow. So this is the definition of the habitat. So this definition is important to know. I will repeat and repeat after me. Is the environment where plants and animals normally live and grow. The local habitat means the places that animals live in. Here we have animals, we have here plants and non-living things. Let's know. Here we have animals like deer, like fish, like bird, like hippo. We have here deer, fish, bird, and hippo. We have here tree and grass, rocks, water, air, and sun. This is called non-living things. Rocks, water, air, and sun. Let's go. Here we have a zookeeper's job. So this is the job. What is the zookeeper's doing? I provide animals with suitable. I prepare the suitable place for animals to live in shelter. Okay, this is the one who helps animals to live in suitable shelter and give them the suitable food. Also, okay, here is organism. What is the organism? Organism is a creature such as plants and animals. Need organisms. What is the needing of organisms? Organisms need what? Need water, need fodder, need shelter. So this is the basics of any organism. So any organism, you live and survive. We have three basics things that we wanted. We want water, we want food, we want shelter. All this is called living organisms. The habitats. We have many habitats. We have polar habitat, we have rainforest habitat, we have grassland habitat, we have wetland habitat. Let's know every habitat of their habitats, the animals and plants that live in this habitat. Here we have the weather. So when we talk about the habitat, I talk about the weather, I talk about the plant, I talk about the animal. Here we have the I start with polar habitat. Tundra. It's called polar habitat. It's cold and windy. So the weather here, it will be cold and windy. We have plants related to this habitat, yes, shrubs and moss. This is the plant that suitable for this one. The animals live in, it will be polar bear, whale, penguin, and Arctic fox. Okay, this is the Arctic fox. The Arctic fox is this. Penguin is this penguin. This is the whale, and this is polar bear. Okay, in rainforest habitat, this is called tropical habitat. Rainy and warm. This is rainy and warm. The plants of it will be tall grass, ground plants. The animals live here. It will be cow, monkey, largest snake. Here we have grassland. Grassland, it will be warm in summer, cold in winter. This is grassland. The grassland is warm in summer and cold in winter. Here we have few trees. This is the plants here. Few, sorry, here it will be few trees, not trees. This is wrong. It will be few trees. We have misplanting here. Tall grass, we have few trees and tall grass and bushes. Bushes, this is the plant called bushes. We have here prairie dog, giraffe, rabbits, lion, and cheetahs. This is called cheetah. Cheetah is something like lions. There is rabbits, giraffe, and this is prairie dog is a kind of animals. I don't know it, but this is the picture of it. Okay. Here we have warm and cold. This is called what? Wetland and wetland habitat. This is the wetland habitat. Warm or cold or multiply season. Have multiply season. Can grow at the top of the underwater. Like what? Here I think we know we The plant we took, I think like acacia tree here, okay? Can grow at the top or under the water, okay? Like acacia tree. Here we have turtle and frogs live in. Turtle and frogs live in. Here the world map, contents. We have many contents like Africa, Asia, and so on. These called contents. We have here North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Antarctica, Australia, and Asia. This is called contents. This is called what? Contents. And this is the world map. Are the very large continuous area at the very large continuous area of land that include countries. Example for Africa. The equator. What is the equator? The equator is the invisible line. Invisible line, not a real. It's invisible line like this that passes through the middle of the map. Through the middle of the map. Here is the map. It is global. I think when we go to grade 4, we took social studies and we learned this. This is the map and this is the global. I think we know we learn it is in details. Here we have 2 dimensionals and here we have 3 dimensions. Okay. Here is plate and the sphere. Sphere like this, like a circle. Sphere like a circle, and this is called a flat. Represent part of the world. Represent the whole world. Here represent the whole world. Here represent part of the world. Egypt is found in Africa. Egypt found in Africa. Asia is the largest continent. So the largest continent, it will be what? It will be Asia. The equator divides the world into 2 hemispheres. Okay. Antarctica continent contains polar habitat. The equator through the middle of the map. Here we have northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. Here is we have Europe and North America. Here is Europe and North America. Southern to be Australia and Antarctica. Where might a macaw live? Here we talk about the bird called macaw. Okay, macaw lives in rainforest habitat. They make their homes in the trees. They eat nuts, fruits, and insects. The best habitat, we have 2 habitat here. We have ocean habitat, we have desert habitat. We can say ocean habitat or marine. We have another meaning called marine, means live in water, like what? Fish, shark, dolphin. Breathes with what? With gills. Breathes with gills, okay? We have fish, shark, dolphin, and octopus live in ocean habitat. Sometimes we say ocean, and others we say when we go to grade 4, when we go to grade 5, you know, this called not oceans only, can say marine, can say marine. Here we have desert. Camel breathes by lungs, and cactus is one of the desert plants. I think no more of us know cactus. The weather is in desert. It's what is hot and dry. So the camel, what the camel doing to be able to drink? They store food and water in its stomach. Okay, can store it gut, create him that can do this process. Okay, changes in environment. Here we have flood. Here we have fire, drought. This is drought. This is pollution. This is the conditions of environment. We have here flood, we have here fire, we have drought, and we have pollution. Plants and animals can cause change. Here is water, water, and overgrazing of animals. Water hyacinth. What's the meaning of water hyacinth? Use the water of, I think hyacinth is difficult word. So I can say in meaning, use a lot of water, prevent sunlight and oxygen to reach the aquatic plants. Here we have overgrazing of animals, remove plants and grass. The soil becomes hard and sandy. Okay. I will make here a revise on this part. We make a revise here. I can't answer all of them. I answered some of them, and I will leave the rest to do it by yourself. Here we have a creature such as plants and animals. They usually need basic needs to survive. Which one? Organisms. They are clever pupils. The space is the environmental. Plants and animals normally live and grow. Habitat, you are clever pupils. Provide animals with suitable food. Which one? Zookeepers. Let's go to another question. Please prepare suitable place for the animals to live in shelter. Zookeepers without thinking. If the environment where plants and animals normally live and grow, it will be about the habitat. Excellent. Provide animals with the suitable zookeepers. The creature such as plants and animals in this one. Okay. Here we have a plants and polar habitat and rainforest habitat. I will answer some of them, and I will answer one table, and the next table I will leave it to do by yourself. Here we have weather. Polar habitat. Polar habitat, it will be what? It will be cold and windy. So here it will be cold and windy. So what are the plants that related to this part? It will be shrimps and moose. Okay, shrimps and moose. In what? In polar habitat. This is the plant. The animals, without thinking, polar bear, penguin, and wool, polar bear, penguin, wool. No, it haven't Arctic fox. So here we have penguin, wool, and polar bear. This is the animals of what? Of polar habitat. The plants here, it will be shrimps and moose. This is the plant of polar habitat. What is the rainforest? Rainforest, it will be rainy and warm. What if the plants here that what's the plants here in this habitat? In this habitat, what is the plants here? Tall trees. It will be tall trees and what? Tall trees and ground plants. Tall trees and ground plants. It will be what? It will be in rainforest habitat. So what is the animals related here in this environment? It will be what? It will be cow. It will be large snake, cow, large snake, monkey, and large snake, monkey, cow, large snake, monkey, large snake, monkey. It will be monkey, large snake, and cow. This in this part. Okay. The animals of the polar habitat. It will be polar bear, penguin, and wool. Animals here. And what here is shrimps and moose. Shrimps and moose is the plants of this habitat, polar habitat. In rainforest, we have tall trees and ground plants. In this part, in this plant, the animals here, it will be what? It will be cow. It will be here cow, large snake, monkey. It will be cow, large snake, and monkey. Okay. I will leave this to do it by yourself. Okay. This is the same as we told here before. Let's answer the question here. This question. Here we have space can live in polar habitat. Which one? Polar can live in polar habitat. Large snake or polar bear. It will be here. Have a mistake. It will be polar bear. Okay. Here it will not have polar habitat. It will be polar bear. Space in grassland habitat. Which one will live in grassland habitat? Grassland habitat. In grassland habitat, as we know, lion and cheetahs. Lion and cheetahs. Okay. So the answer, it would be lion and cheetahs. Lions and cheetahs live in habitat. So a wetland habitat, it would be what? Wetland habitat. Wetland habitat, it will be turtle and frogs. Land habitat, it will be turtle. Live in rainforest, it will be in rainforest. We have cow or penguin. Penguin, I think penguin in without thinking in polar habitat. So the answer, it will be cow. Polar habitat, it will be penguin without thinking. Polar habitat, it will be wool. Okay, it will be wool. In grassland habitat, it will be frogs or giraffe. Grassland, I think it's giraffe. Why? Because I think that the tone of the name of there is grassland, it will be giraffe. Why? Because the giraffe eat grass, so they live in this habitat. It will be grassland habitat. It will be giraffe. Live in polar habitat, it will be Arctic fox. Okay, Arctic fox. Okay. Here is map and global. Here is global, it will be sphere. Global here, it will be sphere. Sphere, it will have 3 dimensions. It will be here sphere. It will be here sphere. Represent the whole world. Represents the whole world, and we have 3 dimensions. The map is the opposite, 2 dimension, flat, and represent the part of the world. This is the map. Okay, the map. So the difference between the map, I will repeat it here: 2 dimension, flat, and represent part of the world. But the global, it will be 3 dimensions, sphere, and represent the whole world. Okay, this is the difference between the global and the sphere. Okay. Here we have an exercise. I will answer with you. Cows eat nuts or rabbits eat nuts? Cows here eat, as we know here that cows eat what? Eat nuts and fruits, as we know here in this part. Eat what? Eat nuts and fruits. Okay. So the answer, it will be nuts. Cow eat nuts. Cow lives in what? In wetland or rainforest? No, it will be cow live in rainforest. Cow eat fruits. Cow eat insects. Cow make their homes in what? In the trees. As here we make the tree their homes in trees. Cows, as we know here, in cows make homes in trees. Okay. Here is octopus live in an ocean. Is one of the desert plants. It will be cactus. Camel lives with with lungs. Shrek breathes with gills. Fish with gills. The weather in desert is hot and dry. Camel live in desert. Here is shark breathes with lungs. So the answer, it will be here wrong. Flower is one of the desert plants. Wrong, it's not the desert. The weather in desert is dry and hot. Yes. Camel breathes with gills. Wrong. Fish breathes with gills. It's right. Dolphin breathes with lungs. Wrong. Gills. Camel breathes with lungs. Yes, this is right. Okay. Let's go to the next chapter here. I will go to chapter 5 to remind you what we talk about this. In this part, we talk about the importance of water, drinking water, drinking. We use what is the importance of water? We use water is important for drinking, for cooking, for washing ourselves, watering plants, transportation, when we transportation in the sea, producing electricity by the high dam. The sources of water, it will be ocean, ponds, ocean, ponds, lakes and rivers. Ocean, ponds, lake and river. Ocean, ponds, lakes and rivers. Okay. Here is, we have salt water and fresh water. Okay. Sorry. Salt water. The salt water, it will be in what? In ocean and sea. Fresh water, it will be in river, lakes, underground water. Frozen water, it will be glaciers and ice caps. The percentage of salt water is greater than the percentage of fresh water. So we must know that the salt water greater than the fresh water. Percentage of liquid water smaller than the frozen. Liquid water smaller than the frozen. So here we have Siwa oases. So Siwa oases. In Siwa oases, the main source of water is underground water. Siwa oasis is a place in the desert. Peppermint, this is the plant called peppermint, used in medicines. The most famous animal in Siwa is wolf. Most famous animals in Siwa, it will be wolf and white deer. The most famous plants in Siwa are date palm and olives. The water cycle in have evaporation, humid, we have condensation, cloudy, we have precipitation, rainy. Here we have the parts of or the cycle of the water: evaporation, humid, condensation like this called cloudy, precipitation called rain. The weather and climate. Weather and climate. What is the difference between them? Describe the condition around us in a short time, but the weather is the average of weather condition around us over. Okay, here is wind speed, temperature, participation. Okay, here we have a factor that affects climate. We have here Alexandria. We give you two cities that we make and the factor that affects climate in to governate Alexandria and Luxor. The weather in Alexandria is humid and rainy. Like what? Its location near to the large body of water, which is Mediterranean Sea. Here we have hot and dry in Aswan. Why? Because the location is away from the large body of water. Here we have flood and drought. What is the difference between them? Is the heavy precipitation like this in a short period of time. The lack of precipitation in a long period of time. Let's continue the rest of, let's do the exercise related to this part. What is here? We have salt water and we have fresh water. As we know during the lesson, what is the salt water here? What is the salt water? It will be in sea, it will be in ocean. It will be sea and ocean. Is the salt water in sea and ocean, okay? Sea and ocean is salt water, okay? We have salt water in sea and ocean. Ice caps and I think the rest it will be fresh, okay? Frozen. Ice cap and groceries frozen. So here we have sea and ocean is salt. Fresh, it will be what? It will be fresh. It will be underground water, fresh. Rivers and lakes. We have here ice caps. Ice caps is the frozen, okay? Here we have salt water, and I think this is the same. I don't answer again, okay? Olives is used in medicines. No, it's not olives in uses. What's used in medicine? Spearmint. Spearmint is used in medicine. So the answer here, it will be right or wrong. Can think with me? It's wrong. It's wrong. The most famous plants in Siwa is strawberry. Wrong. As Siwa Oasis is a place in desert. Yes. Peppermint is used in medicines. Yes. In Siwa Oasis, the main source of is ocean. Wrong. Not ocean. The most famous animal in Siwa is wolves. Let's go to no, not wolves. I will return to know if it's correct or not, because I would like to make sure. I think in Siwa, the animals in Siwa, it will be what? Animals in Siwa. No, wolves is not in Siwa. The animal in Siwa is wolves and white deer. Okay. Yes, wolves. We have wolves here. So the animals, it will be wolves. Yes, it's correct. Here's the most plants in the famous plants in Siwa. No, it's not olives. It will be what in Siwa? In Siwa were palm trees and olives. Right, palm trees and olives. So the answer, it will be palm trees and olives. It will be right here. Okay. In Siwa, the main source of water is underground. The main source in Siwa is underground. Underground, yes. So the answer, it will be right. It will be here right. Okay. Is used for medicine, ferment. The famous animal lives in Siwa, it will be wolves. The most famous animal in Siwa, it will be white deer. Siwa is a place in desert. The most famous plants in Siwa, it will be olives and dates. The most famous plants in Siwa, I think all of us know it because we eat it in Ramadan and have it, is date palm. In Siwa, the main source of water is underground. Okay. Here we have evaporation, condensation, precipitation. Evaporation. Here is we have, as we note here, evaporation is humid, a condensation cloudy, a precipitation rain. So I will arrange it as it is. Okay. Here we have evaporation. It will be humid. Condensation, it will be cloudy. Precipitation, it will be rain like this. Okay. Precipitation, it will be rain. Condensation, cloudy, and evaporation, humid. So I will tell you, evaporation, it will be humid, this one by this one. Condensation, it will be cloudy, and precipitation, it will be rain. Okay. Let's go to the last chapter here in this part. It will be chapter 6, flood. This is flood. Flood. What is the meaning of flood? Flood is it damages the habitats of the disadvantage of flood, or floods. What is the floods destroy the environment? Okay, so it damages the habitats of some animals. It occurs due to heavy amount of rain. So identifying impacts. Here we have effect on the environment. So floods affect environment and in community people. Beaches are washed away. Animals leave their habitats. So when we have a flood, the animals leave the habitats. Effects on community. People stuck homes like this. People feel scared. Okay, means frightened. Volunteer is the one who helps others in different community, in different activities without being paid. Okay, without being fees or money. Example: she helps old people. He puts trash outside the house. He plants trees in the street. This is all this called what? Volunteer. Volunteer means something that doing without giving money. Okay, without taking money on. Okay, she helps old people like this. Puts trash outside the house, plants trees, and she organized in the book library like this. Okay, being a good citizen. What are the things that I made to be a good citizen? Collect donates for people in need, clean their streets, plant trees in streets, help old people, loyal, interact with teacher at school. I can lead. I'm brave, polite. I can lead. I'm brave, polite, and funny. I'm good communicator and kind. I'm caring and fair. I'm good communicator, wise, help others. Flood prevention. We have here dam, prevent survive flooding. Water passes slowly through them. Sand beaches, here sand beaches to prevent flood water from reaching sand beaches to prevent water like this. This is called sand beaches. Prevent flood water from reaching houses. Canals flowed water is diverted to canals. This is like this, okay? Jobs can have an on impact. We can have on impact. Like what? Civil engineer, building settings. Firefighter, it puts out fire. Police officer, people are protected from thieves. An interview with a leader, like here is Cleopatra, here is Naguib Mahfouz, here is Samir Musa, here is Dr. Magdi Yaqub, Kulsum. This is the characters, the famous characters. Let's know more about these characters. Here we have an ancient queen of Egypt, ruled Egypt many years. This one called Cleopatra. Naguib Mahfouz, Egyptian writer, won Nobel Prize. An Egyptian, here is Samira Musa, an Egyptian nuclear physicist, nuclear physicist, worked to make a medicine using nuclear technology. And here is Magdi Yaqub, an Egyptian professor of heart surgery, head of Magdi Yaqub Heart Foundation in Aswan. An Egyptian singer, which is Kulsum, who is Kulsum, helped the community during the war. A problem at the OCs in the past and today. People made the should have to collect underground water. Should have to collect underground water. People used an electric water pump to pump fresh water. Here is something something that to be good citizen or bad citizen. I will give you some of them, and I will leave the rest to do it by yourself. Chatting is a good citizen or bad citizen. Bad. He plants trees in a street is good citizen. Lawyer, good citizen. Help old people, good citizen. Throwing trash is bad citizen, as we know. She organized in the library, so good citizens. I will leave the rest to do it by yourself. He plants trees in the street, it will be good citizen. Lawyer, good citizen. Cheating is bad citizen. Beat my friends, bad citizen, of course. Clean the streets is good citizen. Help old people is good citizen, okay? I answered some of them, and I will leave the rest to do it by yourself, okay? Here we have an Egyptian professor of heart surgery. Which one would be what? To be, without thinking, Magdi Yaqub. I think all of us know it. Egyptian singer, Kulsum. You are clever pupils. I don't think most of us and our grandparents that know it. Okay, an Egyptian nuclear physicist. Which one here? It would be Samira Musa. Okay, an ancient queen in Egypt, Cleopatra. This one. An Egyptian writer, Naguib Mahfouz. Cleopatra is an Egyptian singer. It would be what? It would be wrong. Why? Because the queen, not a singer. Kulsum is Egyptian writer. Wrong. It would be wrong. Dr. Magdi Yaqub, Egyptian professor of heart surgery. Yes. Naguib Mahfouz is an Egyptian writer. Yes, Egyptian writer. Samira Musa is nuclear. So I have a mistake here. Nuclear. It would be nuclear. I have a misprinting here. Nuclear physicist, yes, it's right. Cleopatra, an ancient queen in Egypt, yes, it's right. Kulsum is an Egyptian singer, yes, it's right. Okay. By this revise, I end from your Discover book from revise, finished revising of Discover book. I'm waiting you next turn. I will give you a break. Then I start the next turn. I hope to benefit from me during this turn. I hope to be well done in your exam, to do best in your exam. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.